Hi there! In this video, we will learn more about how the food we eat impacts our brain health. This video is part of a series on how to identify and reduce risk factors for dementia. Dementia is a general term for loss of memory, language, problem-solving, and other thinking abilities that are severe enough to interfere with daily life. Alzheimer's disease and vascular dementia are two of the most common types of dementia. In this video, we will talk about how you can adapt your nutrition and diet to lower your risk of dementia and other health conditions. Healthy diets, such as the Mediterranean diet, have been found to reduce the risk of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. The Mediterranean diet includes foods rich in nutrients, such as fruits and vegetables, nuts, legumes, fish, and olive oil. Regularly eating vegetables and fruits, at least 5 servings per day, can promote better health. The Mediterranean diet also aligns with Canada's Food Guide, which suggests that a healthy diet consists of mainly fruits and vegetables, whole grains such as whole wheat bread, plant-based protein, such as tofu or legumes, foods high in fiber, such as beans and broccoli, lean meats, such as chicken and fish, in small portions, low-fat versions of dairy products, such as yogurt, cheese, and milk, plenty of water. These foods listed in the Mediterranean diet and Canada's Food Guide are nutrient-dense. Regularly eating foods that are high in salt and saturated fat content increases the risk of many health problems, including heart disease. Foods that are high in sugar, such as soda, can also increase the risk of obesity and type 2 diabetes. In turn, such health issues can increase your risk of developing dementia. Vitamin deficiencies, such as lower levels of vitamins D, K, C, E, iron, and selenium, have been found in those with dementia. Now that you know the importance of a healthy and nutritious diet and its relation to decreasing the risk of dementia and other health problems, you may be wondering, where do I start? First, before making any changes to your diet, talk to your doctor, dietitian, or other health professional. Your doctor may suggest you get a blood test to identify any potential vitamin or nutrient deficiencies you may have. Your doctor can then advise you on ways to improve these deficiencies through dietary changes or vitamin supplements. It is also helpful to learn about foods that you should reduce or avoid in your diet, including those high in saturated fat, such as red meat. Polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fat are better options and are found in foods such as avocado and olive oil. Foods that are processed or deep-fried and/or high in salt and sugar should also be reduced. However, any food can be enjoyed in moderation, so don't feel as though you need to cut out everything all at once. If you love eating ice cream and find yourself eating it every day, try making attainable goals, such as eating it every other day, and then reduce that to once a week. Here are some strategies to improve your healthy eating habits. When going grocery shopping, take a minute to look at the nutrition label and ingredient list. These labels will tell you the amount of fat, sugar, salt, and nutrients a food contains. It is also helpful to understand measurements. For example, 4 grams of sugar is equivalent to 1 teaspoon of sugar. Picking foods that have ingredient names you recognize can help ensure that you're not eating foods with processed ingredients or unhealthy additives. Ingredients are listed on a package in order of weight, so the first ingredients are the ones used in the greatest amount. For example, if sugar is the first ingredient listed, then that item is high in sugar. When preparing food, cook with fresh ingredients. This can help you make meals that are more nutritious. Find recipes that you find exciting and contain healthy foods that you enjoy. You can find recipes either online or in cookbooks. Try to avoid ready-made or ready-to-heat frozen meal options, as these choices often have highly processed ingredients and are heavy in fats, sugars, and salt. When cooking, try making food in batches so you have enough food for multiple meals over several days. You can also freeze homemade foods to have at a later time. Remember, making changes to eating habits can be difficult, so don't feel discouraged if you are having trouble reducing certain things from your diet. Everything can be enjoyed in moderation, as long as you're doing your best to increase your healthy food choices. These changes will help you live a healthier life.